review. Today we're coaching a subscriber in a VOD review. We're going to be going through and seeing what he did well, things he could have done better. First things first, if you guys want your VOD review as well, hit me up on Discord and I'll get that done. Okay, so right now you're going through the right hand side. So let's see what's going on in this situation. Now, off the break is very important, okay? Because your whole team is going to the right. Now, this isn't obviously your fault. You can't control what your team are doing. But off the break here, you, in an ideal world, you want to kind of have a good split, okay? Now, there's not a problem with all of you going through. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to get tunnel vision. You don't want all four of you to go through this one door. And tell me why this is a problem for you. Tell me why this could be a problem if all four of you go through one door.
Because we could all be killed right there.
It's all about angles, right? If all four of you go through one door, if one of them come through the right, one of them comes through the left, one of them comes through that door, you all have to look at the different angle. But how do you know that you're not all going to look to the left? You can't control where everyone looks, right? So imagine you all go through the door and you all look through the left. This guy has a 3-4 piece. So it's a little bit harder to control when you're all going through the same door. And it's the start of the game. They're going to chuck their equipment. It's a very popular choke point. One Semtech sticks to you, it's 4 people dead. There's many, many disadvantages to all going through the same door, okay? So you want to spread out, get some angles. You go through, get some shots off. Okay, you take out the first player. So just in terms of like the way we're approaching things, okay, off the break here, like in terms of mechanically, like you're going through, this is fine. The first thing is timing wise, okay? There's no way that anyone can get to this right window yet. So I know you're pre-aiming it to kind of slow in and kind of aim through, but me personally, I don't love it. I prefer you to be a bit more snappy and just faster. And like just keep slide cancelling instead of like pre-aiming quite early. Again, I'm being very fussy, but like right now you're pre-aiming, right? I think it's just the way you're playing is just like very pre-aim heavy, where this Call of Duty, just generally now with the side cancelling error, it's a lot harder to be consistent when you're in this kind of stage. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a lot more about cameraing and stuff and slide cancelling. So going through, you get the first kill, okay? Good stuff. Now, right now, your first thought should be, okay, my teammate has that right window. So my teammate should have this right window, okay? With me so far, he should have this right window. I am the first on the hill. So what I need to do now is think, okay, they will most likely be coming through this door here and through middle, okay? So what you should be thinking is, right, how can I get into cover? How can I be in the best spot? Your first thing you should do is get into cover, right? Let's see what you do. And there's a first, I would say, mistake. Well, our first thought here, as soon as we get this kill, should be to slide cancel into cover. Okay, talk to me through that. What do you think?
Yeah, I like you.
Because right now, look, you're pre-aiming it. Now, if I was the opponent, what would I be doing? If I remember, these players aren't the best, okay? No disrespect to them, they're not the best in the world. So you got to like, imagine you're playing against better players. Right now, if I'm the opponent, I'm probably going to be having an AR and I'm pre-aiming this area. So they're going to be pre-aiming you. And look how far away you are now. You're going to get beamed off. So like you right now need to be closer to that head glitch. Another thing is you've got your equipment still. Okay, so you should simply, as soon as you go through the nade hits now, slide cancel to this equipment and just stun and nade this area. That's it. That's all you need to do. But instead, you're standing in the cut. You're standing in the most popular cut. And look, you're trying to shoot them. And now you back away. And now look, you've lost map control. Because you all went through middle, what happened? Because you all went through the right, what happened? The guy that was coming through middle, he's like, oh, hang on, no one's here. I'm gonna take a route. I'm gonna pinch. And that's exactly what happened. You see? So you need to be faster here. If you were faster, what happens? You get 1 kill here. You could easily have got 3 people here just by being snappier, being faster, slide cancelling in, focusing on your centering. You would have got a 3-piece there. Instead, you guys get pinched. Okay? So that's the first thing. Now, we spawn up. This is very important. In this situation, you now spawn up with 4 people down. This is very different. So now you guys have lost a spawn. They flipped it. So you have this area of the spawn. Now, if I'm the blue team, so this in this case, you're the blue team, okay? So you're the blue team, you spawned here. So what does this mean? This means the red team, they should identify that. They should realize that you're spawned here. Wherever you push right now, they have the advantage. They have a setup where they are holding the cuts. Again, I don't know how good these teams are. I don't think they're great, but I'm just going to assume that they're a decent team, okay? Just for this example. Anywhere you push now, you need to be careful because they're going to spawn trap you. So I don't, right now, the worst thing you can do is run up with your weapon. Run up with your gun in the air and just full sprint, okay? Does that make sense? Because if I'm number 4, what am I doing? I'm playing a off angle here. I'm playing here. I'm playing prone here. I'm doing something to cut the lane and be annoying. With me so far? You there?
Yeah,
you with me? Yeah? Perfect.
I'm with you. Yep.
So right now, what I don't want you to see you doing is running with your weapon up. Is that something you think you're going to do? What do you think?
Probably.
Yeah, let's see it. So, we went through this earlier in the private game. Right now, if the opponent right now was me around the corner and I was to slide cancel around this corner, who should win the gunfight?
You, because I'm sprinting.
Your centering is on this bar and grill sign. You're not really looking at them. And look, you're running like this. Look, think about it. Literally what I thought they could be is right there. If there was a player on the head glitch right there with an AR and you're just running out, they're going to kill you. So right now, you're not even thinking about the opponent. You're simply just running towards the hill. And that's what we need to change. So you told me the big problem is movement. For me, it's not about movement. It's about understanding and just playing the game to its speed, okay? I know it slowed it down massively, but can you see my problem here when watching this is like, look what you're doing now. This is my biggest issue, is the fact that you're running with your gun up, okay? I don't want to see this running with a gun up, because right now, why can't they be there? Do you think it's impossible for them to be there?
No.
No, they could very easily be there, and they should be there, and that's the problem. In this lobby, you're not getting punished. So what's happening right now is you're not getting punished for bad behavior in terms of like the way you're playing is not correct, but you're not getting punished. In higher lobbies, you're going to get punished for this stuff. And that's where people struggle. That's why when people boost their accounts, I'm like, you guys are crazy, because you're silver going into crimson. You're going to get fried.
I can understand why anybody would want to pay somebody to make them a crimson when they can't even play in silver. I mean, that makes...
Me neither. I don't get it. But like back to this point of you're absolutely right. That I think it's just making sense to actually get there. Is it completely better? But right now, look at this. Yeah. You're going through. Look, again, look at this. They are obviously going to be pre-aiming you. Well, they should be. So these guys, I would say they don't have great map awareness. Yeah. They don't have great map awareness. If they did, they would have killed you here. And that's what I'm worried about. Right now, look at this. You're running in, sliding into the most obvious cut. And they should be pre-aiming you and killing you here. So right now, if you get these kills, like I mentioned earlier, this lobby isn't great. So I want you to be frying this lobby. So I'm going to be very picky. So yes, you get a two-piece, but I think you should be dead there. I think these guys are terrible. So with the training you've had, I expect you to be absolutely frying these guys, okay? Now, when I see you in this lobby, I should be seeing 30, 40 bombs, 30 kills, 40 kills, like it's nothing, and just moving on like it's absolutely nothing. Like I shouldn't even be reviewing this. We should be in a new level, okay? And this is a perfect example. Right now, where are they spawning? What side of the map? Talk to me. On the side of the map, we're going to make it very simple. This is side 1. This is side 2, just to make it simple. What side should they be spawning? Let's take a look. Let's take a look where your teammates are.
My teammates are, where are my teammates?
So
my teammates are still spawning back here.
You're absolutely right, by the way, but we're going to go through together for everyone at home and for yourself so we can understand it. So right now, we don't know where the red team is, okay? We know you got a few kills. Your team, you got about 3 kills, so they should be spawning around there, just like you said, okay? So right now, they should be spawning here. So they could be coming through middle, or they could be coming through the left, okay? They actually spawn a bit pushed further, but that's fine. For now, we don't need to worry about that. That's not our main priority. So we should be worried about this area here and this area here, okay? There might be one in the hill. Cool. As you go through now, oh, it won't let me move this with my mouse. This is trolly. Okay, I'm literally just trying to move the direction for a second. It won't let me do it. Okay. Right now, you're facing this way. It won't let me move the direction. You're facing this way. As you're facing this way, where is your danger? What is your danger right now?
These guys pinching down here at the bottom where they're spawning.
So I agree. I think that's your danger. But look what happens. As you're running down, again, the arrows won't change. I want you to imagine, there you go. So this arrow is facing downwards. This is the main problem. Remember we spoke about this in the private game. We want you to have your arrow facing the opponents. Why? Because you're centering. So as you're sliding down, you should be wary of the gunfight. Look at your arrow here. I want you to pay attention to the arrow. Your arrow, look, you're centering now. You know that they're coming through this left cut. So as you're sliding, you should be what? Looking at the left there. And look at that, he's right there. So what could we have done? Right now, chuck the stun, slide cancel, go through. Right now, look where you're running straight. You're not looking left. This is very important. Does this make sense to you?
So they're going to be spawning on my left, not my right?
Why would they be? You told me they're spawning on your left. Why would they be spawning on your right here? Let's go through it together. Let's go through it together. Let's go through this whole thing together. I want you to understand this perfectly. Right now, there are 2 spawn points. One is over there. Spawn point 1. And one is over there. Okay? We don't know where the red team is. We know one of them is on the hill. 3 of them are died, so we don't know where they are. Okay?
So 2's down here at the bottom. Burgers on the left. And
wait, let's just focus on spawn. Let's just focus on the spawns, like, so we can paint it together. You have a teammate there. One teammate there. You have a teammate going to the hill. This is your kind of scenario right now, okay? This is your situation. out of the 2 spawns, where are the blue team likely to spawn? 1 or 2?
Blue team's gonna spawn in 1.
Okay, are you sure? That's fine. I just confirming.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Okay, now we can guarantee this. We can guarantee this information. Let's look at the minimap together. Where did my teammate just spawn? He spawned on my right. He just spawned there, right? So he just spawned on number 1. Did you see that?
Yep.
So that's guaranteed the information. So now I know that, okay, we do have the left spawn. So that means the enemy team are definitely spawning on this side. Happy with that?
Yeah.
So now you're going through. So, but you just said to me, aren't they spawning on my right when you're right here? You said to me here, oh, I thought they spawned on my right.
Yeah, I was thinking to my right. My map familiarness, like I was thinking on the right was actually was the number 2 spawn, but it's actually on the left. It's actually left because of the map rotated.
Yeah. So does it make sense now?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. Now P2 spawns are very similar to P1. Like they're basically going to spawn back here anyways. In P1 and P2 is kind of similar. You're going to spawn there, they're going to spawn there. They're kind of very similar. So right now, when it goes from P1 to P2, now P2 spawns. Look at the map. Your teammate is on your right. But I don't think this is an issue with your spawn order. This is simply the way you're positioning. Because you're saying that you thought they were on the right, but your centering for me is still the issue because you're running straight in. Okay? That's what we want to address.
Should be looking left.
Exactly. Now, can you see why I think you should look left there?
Yeah.
Because they're clearly pushing through this area. You know that they're pushing through this area. So you should be, but we don't know exactly where they're standing. So as you're going through here, you just need to be a bit annoying. And like, you can't just like, if you're just running straight in, you're literally just a target running through. If I'm number 2 and I'm prone there, it's a very easy kill. You're just walking past my aim. But if you were facing me and you were stunning it and you were nading it and you were being annoying, I would be a bit more worried about you. Are you okay? And look, you slide through and then you turn around on him. That guy should never kill you. In a million years, you should always get that kill, okay? Any questions on that?
So now we're spawning P2.
But you were spawning there anyways. This is the spawn that we said. You were spawning here, look. So we said you spawned here, right? All you did is spawn here. So like I said, that you're going to spawn in this general area. You basically just spawned here.
Okay, that's where we spawned?
What do you look, bro? You just
map, I am so backwards on this map.
So you're thinking the other way around, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm thinking totally the opposite. That's why I was thinking.
That's why you thought that. Okay, bro, look, think about it. P3 is right here.
Okay. We're going to P2 though.
Yeah, no, but I'm just telling you P3 is here, so this is the side of the map I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I think you're confused. You're tweaking. You know, okay. Yeah. But that's the thing though. Even when I'm setting the players up for you, you should think, oh, okay, we are on this side of the map. Okay. Are you happy now with it?
Yep.
So you were confused there, I think. You thought that you were on the other side of the map, right?
I did.
Okay, cool. That's fine. So yeah, now we go through. You're spawning there. So like I said, you're spawning in the same spot. And just as a side note, look at this kill cam for me. Do you think right now, if you slid down those stairs like we did in the private game, remember with the first drill we did, imagine you slid down those stairs and you were pre-aiming this guy, you would fry him. You would fry him because you're cameraing him. But look at how easy was that kill for him, do you think?
Pretty easy. Because I was sprinting, my gun was up, and that's the easiest time to kill somebody.
Exactly. Now this player, the player you go up against, Velvet Hammer, this is a silver player. When you go up against gold, platinum, diamond, crimson, they will be more prepared. So in this level, if they are out preparing you, if they are outplaying you, it's going to be harder for you to outplay even better players. You see where I'm coming from? That's why we need to focus on these small mistakes. This could never happen. This can't ever happen, not even once, okay?
Yep.
You're going through. I don't mind this. We get it's a little bit slow. And look, you're just standing there. There's no equipment usage. We know they're on the point here. Why not just use your equipment? Okay, go for a different angle. Be a bit annoying to play against. Right now, put a trophy down, chuck a stun, chuck a grenade, be a little bit more active. Look, you're walking like a grandma here, bro. You're just slow. You're kind of like a snail. And look, you're going into the same angle. You're getting pinched. Okay? Trophy should be down now.
That's why my movement's slow. I'm just...
Because you're aiming in all the time. So that's it. Now look, this is it. Now your movement's not that slow. It's just the fact that you're aiming in all the time. Dying like this is fine because he's behind you. Look at that. Even though you die there, your teammate's gonna get the trade there. So I'm okay with that because that was a useful death in terms of you won the team fight. Perfect. Now, very important stuff here. Let's go through this together. What should you do right now? What you should do is go through and watch middle. But I don't think you're going to do that. We know that you're spawning around there, they're spawning around there. Okay, now like you said that you could spawn here, whatever. It's just this general area. Okay, in this situation, you're.
In my defense on this one, I did this VOD review, at the same time we did before we did the very first VOD review.
Yeah.
And I don't ever repeat. Like if I get killed or get smoked, right, I'll change my route.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'll get you a new one. I'll get you a new one this week.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I get what you're saying. This is from before, so it's a little bit different. But just generally, just so we know as well, the point here is you should go through middle. Why? Because our job right now, think about it, okay? This is really important. We're going into P3 next. So right now, I'm not too worried about P2 because my team have map control. Look, you have about 25 seconds. My whole team are on there, you see? So to be honest, they don't need further backup. Like they don't need me to be there as well. They need me now to be rotating through. Like in an ideal world, I'm sitting around middle and I'm kind of stopping them from breaking the hill. You see where I'm coming from? Like I want you now to be more impactful and stop the enemies from coming through this area here if you can. Our job is to keep them here. You see why? Because we're going into P3. You see what I mean? We're trying to keep them far away as possible. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
But what you're going to do is you're going to go to the hill and you're going to sit there. And now look, there's 4 of you watching middle. So there's 4 of you on the hill. So right now I would prefer you to be there or over there or even in middle, just being annoying. Then on the hill watching middle. Because right now, if I asked you how many people are going through the bridge side, what would you tell me? Right now, how many people are going through bridge?
Right now?
Yeah, like in this game, how many people are going through bridge right now or going through middle? How many people are rotating right now from the red team?
I couldn't tell you.
Why not? Because you have no map control, you see? And you're right, you couldn't tell me. But if you were standing there, you could be able to tell me exactly how many people are rotating. You could say, oh, you could say, okay, there's 2 people here. I've slowed them down. There's 1 guy through middle. I've slowed them down. Now we know there's 3 people rotating. You can back away. You could play your life. You see the difference? Your teammates are still going to get that hill. And you don't need to be here. You need to be rotating here. And that's the key difference. Everyone in this lobby doesn't rotate. So now when you go there, there's no map control. Look, you guys go there, they're already pushed through. Like, we shouldn't let them get here. You see what I mean? Like, every time you're playing on the hill, it's just like, kind of just like randomness.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's no sense of any kind of map awareness or anything.
Exactly, there's no kind of urgency. Map. It's simply just running and just there. Look, so you're just kind of running and sliding. Like even right now, look at the mini map. There's like 15 people behind you, and you're like, let me watch the stairs right now. But it should be like, no, let me use my equipment and turn around and like fry these guys, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Because bro, this is like a team deathmatch. Everyone's just running everywhere. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's not a.
Right now, he's on your left. He's on your left. We're gonna go through. Not bad, but again, look at the side cancel. If this guy was better, he probably shoots you. Look at this. That wasn't bad to me. That was actually a good turn from him. That was better. That was a lot better. Now we're going through. Again, we're pre-aiming it. Look, we're just standing there holding a grenade. Like, a lot of these stuff is very, very kind of just needs to be a lot faster, okay? Now, to be fair to you, this is an older VOD review. So I'm sure since the last session, you've improved, okay? But we're just going to kind of skim through it because, to be honest, a lot of the points are very similar. Oh, it's lagging here. The points are very similar, but okay, perfect. Right now, 4 people go down. Let's see what we're doing. You're going through. You know they're at the back now. Where do they spawn? Let's see. So right now there's 2 main spawn points, okay? So one on this P, we're on P4, okay?
Okay.
One spawn point is like around this kind of area there, and then one's like around there, okay? Now, if somebody's there, I'm pretty sure they spawn further out bridge. So if your teammate's blocking that as well, I'm pretty sure they've just spawned further out, okay? So in this situation, you go through, you get the kills. There's a guy on your left. There's a guy literally behind you on your left. Your team ends up killing him. And now look, you're going through, your teammate gets a kill. Perfect. With 20 seconds left here, you know, okay, my teammate spawned on my right. So they're not spawning there. So they should be spawning somewhere else. Hey, Nee with the raid. Thank you so much, Nee. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Chat, showing some love. Yeah, right now you should be in a position where you're like, okay, I should be rotating here. Look, you're anchoring the wrong spawns here. Like, look, you're playing for the wrong spawns here. You're playing at the back. Like, right now, with 10 seconds left, you shouldn't be back here trying to, like, get these kills. Look where you are with 10 seconds left. Like, these 2 kills are not valuable. Why? Because for the next hill, you're going to give them the spawns. Does that make sense? Like, look where you're standing. You're standing back here.
I feel like a lot of times I give the wrong spawns to the team.
Oh, absolutely. You're doing that right now, bro. You're giving them, you're killing them here. I mean, you're almost killing them. And as soon as you kill them now, you're going to spawn them with a new hill. Now, let's go through and see what you do. Okay, so you're down by 6. You're like, okay, I'm actually okay. Yeah, let's see how we break this. Go across. Okay, perfect. 2 down. You know the last guy now. The last guy's under the hill, so you should be able to take him out. The last guy's on your right. He's on your right. He's right there. Now, talk to me about the strafe here. Is this strafing or is this right stick here? What do you think this is?
That's right stick.
This is all right stick. This is all right stick. This is 0 strafe. Okay, so right now, what do we do instead? We look at him. All you have to do here is move your right stick up slightly. That's it. And move your left stick. But look what you're doing. You're going prone and you're just moving your right stick. Look how hard it is for you to track him. It's important. You wasted a whole mag. You literally wasted a whole. It's like you had no aim assist there. Okay.
Then they got wasted from them.
Exactly. And now you died and now you're back away. So it's just little things like that that we need to separate. We need to help us out. Going through. Look at the situation. You know he's in front. We should be ready for the gunfight. You got quite fortunate he was weak here. Look at this. Look at this entering. And look, he's right there. Now, if this guy was any good, he would fry you. But look, he overcommits. And look at your centering right now. You're running with your gun up, just like we spoke about. Running with a gun up. Now, good snap from you, but he was 1 shot. If he wasn't 1 shot, he'd probably die there. Same thing. You're running through. Look at your gun. You're sprinting. We don't want to be sprinting yet because they're right there. We know they're around us, okay?
Is that why you turned your automatic tac sprint off?
Oh, absolutely. It's terrible. It's useless. It's okay for Warzone, but even then, I don't think you need it. That's a big reason. That's why I said, yeah, that's why I told you to turn ATS off as well. Because look, you're constantly sprinting and you're not ready for the gunfight.
I turned it off, but it just seemed, when I was trying to get more fluid with like my movement, it seemed like it helped my fluidity with my movement. So I kept it on.
Yeah, but you're looking at the fluidity wrong. It just makes it looks like you're more cracked because you're like sprinting, but you're not moving differently. You're just kind of sprinting around. That's all it is. I highly recommend turning it off, bro, for sure. It doesn't help you at all. It really doesn't.
Okay.
Like, think about it. You see Shotzi, his movement, right? He plays double tap because of the pros. So if Shotzi can do that with double tap, I guarantee you with single tap, you're fine. You see where I'm coming from? Like you'll be absolutely fine. Like I really, really think that you need to try and like practice without it on, bro. It's so bad to use, man. It's just you can't do anything with it, man. You really can't. We're gonna keep going, okay? This guy cameras you. Slides past cameras you. Now, this guy's silver 2. Imagine when you get into the crimson lobbies. Imagine you get to the diamond, the platinum. These guys are going to camera you, okay? So we need to be ready. We need to be avoiding them. Let's keep going and see what we can do here. So off the break here, I think it's very similar mistakes. Good grenade. You finally use a grenade there. You're going through. Again, I'm not going to judge you too much because it's older gameplay, but let's go through the spawn knowledge here. It's very important. Right now we're on P1. So where are the 2 spawns? I want you to help me out here. Where are the 2 spawns?
You're on this.
Let's look at the callouts here. Let's look at the callouts here. You can help me out here.
CT Palm.
Perfect. So around this area here. And where's the other one?
Office Alley. Map.
Perfect. Perfect. I would say, okay, perfect. Let's just say that. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Good stuff there. So now we're aware with the spawns, okay? We have no information right now. You want to be blue or red?
Excuse me?
We'll make you blue, okay? You're the blue team, okay?
Yeah, we're blue, yeah. Mm-hmm.
In this situation, what's going on? Let's see. Where are my teammates? I have no idea. Let's go through this, play it out. So I spawned on the left. I spawned this side. So this is so important. So according to me, according to you right now, we spawn at spawn point 1. Happy with that? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, happy.
Yeah, cool. We spawned spawn point 1. This is really important. Now we're going through. My teammate dies. My teammate now spawns spawn point 2. So out of the who got the latest spawn, me or my teammate? Like who just spawned? Who spawned up recently? The most recent.
I don't know how to answer that.
Who spawned up first? You or him?
Where's my teammate at?
See, this is the minimap, bro. Come on, you gotta look at the minimap with me, my man.
I'm watching.
This is this is what I mean. We're just looking at the minimap right now. He just spawned up, so the answer's him. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the point.
Sure.
You spawn up first. So you in your head, you have spawn point 1. And this is how I look at it. I'm pretending I'm you right now. Okay. So I'm looking at this and saying, I have spawn point 1. Oh, wait, my teammate just spawned spawn point 2. So we now have spawn point 2. You see where I'm coming from? It's who had the latest spawn. That's it. So now we go through. Now my other teammate, let's get this kill. Let's go through. He just spawns with them. So now this is a guarantee. This is double proof. Okay. 2 people have spawned here. So I now know as the blue team that my two teammates have spawned over there. Okay. So what does that mean? It means the red team are spawning over there. They're spawning behind me. You with me? With the logic? So So now you should turn around.
That goes back to map awareness.
But did this make sense to you now that we're looking back at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. As soon as you get this kill, what should you be doing? You should be finding a cut to hide in. You should be turning around here, getting behind the desk, turning around. And now he's behind you. Literally what we spoke about. So right now, you should be, as soon as you get this kill, which again should be quicker, you should be getting to a cut and turning around and watching for the reinforcements. But look, you're sliding towards your teammate. And now you get caught out and you go there and you get two-pieced. So it's just simply minimap awareness. That's all it is. Looking at the minimap, where do we spawn? Where do they spawn? Okay. Where can I go to get a better odds? Okay, right now, they should be middle map watching this. What are you going to do? You're going to run at them. Look at that. You're just running in the open. Running in the open, hoping for the best. Constantly. That's a constant theme, okay? So in this lobby, we need to be a lot more alert. Right now, my teammate's holding that. So what do? We need to go to a cut. Let's see what you do here. Same exact thing. Look what you're doing with your weapon here, bro. You're running. Look at this. You're running with your head down straight to the hill. It's like you got active camo on. You ain't got no camo on, my man. You're just running to the hill. Is that fair? Yeah, look at this, bro. You're just running in the hill. He's like, what's going on? He's literally watching you. Where do you spawn? You spawn now? Where do we spawn? Spawn point 1. So what does that mean? They are spawn point 2. Okay? So you constantly look at the spawn. Look at this mini-map. Wherever your teammate spawns is the latest spawn point. Good kill. Great kill. Let's go through. Let's slide cancel here. Look at your centering. Is this good centering or no? Talk to me.
After this, no, what do you call
You're
it?
tweaking, bro. What's going on? You just never make sense.
My crosshairs aren't in the right spot.
Yeah, is this good centering right now?
No.
No? Look at this. If he's right here, you should be ready for the fight, okay? Now, you were behind him, so you got the kill. Great kill. You get a big two-piece. Instantly, talk to me right now. Where are they spawning? 1 or 2? Talk to me. I know you're going to get this right. Where are they spawning? Point 1 or point 2?
They are spawning at... All right. Bringing the map back up. Point 1.
No, you were so close. Don't tell me. Don't ask me. Yes. Don't say where are we again. You need to know the map by now. Look, yeah, this is
I need this program to study this thing.
No, but just looking at the minimap. So again, the fact that you don't know this is fine, but this is like, it should be this should be in your head, bro. You should have this bird's eye view in your head, okay? So right now, you're standing there. Your teammates are standing there. So like you said, they will be spawning behind you. So what do we do here? Talk to me. What should you do here right now? You're facing the wrong way. What should you do?
I should turn the other way and
turn around, put a trophy down, and you should watch where this cut here. They're going to push through where this cut. Okay.
Yep.
So you have a stun and a grenade. Watch over on this. Let's see if you do this in game. I don't think you will, but just so we know now going forward. So right now we go through big 2-piece. You just got a 3-piece. So what does that mean?
I should cut right and go and go
because you're the only person on the hill. I'm okay with you standing here. Now what you said is fine as well. If you wanted to push, you could. There's many things you could do here. There's one player there, but like even that challenge, like we don't need to challenge him. Like think about this right now. This guy's standing middle. He's waiting for you to overchow. All you needed to do right here. This is it. Okay. There's a guy right there, middle. He's looking at you. By the way, he cannot kill you. He cannot kill you because you're standing there. All you have to do is stand on the right and literally watch this area. That's all you had to do was chuck a stun and a nade right. This guy, if he wanted to push you, your teammate was right there watching the cut. Okay. All you had to do was chuck a stun and a nade and let them push through and distract those players. That's it. But look what you do. You see this guy, you stand out in the open. You stand out in the open, and that's not an easy gunfight. You're never winning that. Okay?
Definitely not behind cover.
And if you won that, I would have said, oh, that guy was terrible. Like, it wouldn't have been like a good play from you. And now look, now you're at the back and they've got the spawn. So just like that, just little things like that, you could have easily had that hill, okay? Same thing with equipment. Just not using your equipment in these scenarios enough. You're still breaking it because these guys, they're just not the best. 10 seconds left, you should be like, oh, I need to rotate here, bro. Why am I even on the scrap? I need to rotate. Okay, you don't need to keep aiming in like this. Look, you're just frying your teammates. Like, you're not looking at the minimap. They should be coming through your right now. They should be coming through middle. Let's see if you're watching it. Again, sprinting. So that wasn't as bad. Could be cleaner, but this was probably the best thing you did at cutting the lanes. You know they're coming through middle. Look what you did. You finally cut the lanes. First time you did it. First time you did it. Okay. You did it to a good level. That was actually a good play from you. Well done. Now you go through. Great play. You know they're coming through the back here. There you go. I was going to say, as soon as you get this kill, they should be coming through the stairs here. They should be coming through there. Why? Why should they be coming through there? Talk to me. Where do they spawn?
Let me see the map again. Good night. I don't know these maps. I should know them, but they should be spawning back.
Well, let's stop for a second. So right now, This is spawn point 1, this is spawn point 2, okay? So in this situation, you have spawn point 1. You're happy? You have spawn point 1 right now. So you have this good, you have the good spawn. You have the good spawn, okay? But as we go through, let's pay attention to the minimap. Pay attention to the minimap. So, like I said, like we both agreed on, they have spawn point 2. So what does that mean? It means they're coming through middle map. So you did a good job. You cut the lane. This was perfect. Now, in the game, I don't know if you did this because of what we spoke about or just by luck. I don't know. But that's fine. You got the result. You went through. You got these kills. Happy with that? They're still spawning P2. Spawn point 2. Happy with that? Now we go through. Now, where did your teammate just spawn? Look at the minimap with me. Look at the minimap with me. Look at the minimap with me. Where did your teammate just spawn? Right there. Where's that?
Yep.
That's spawn point 2. So, they pushed out. Your teammate spawns behind them. Why? Because somewhere across the map, one of their players snuck through. Somewhere across the map, one of their players got through and they flipped the spawns. So now you know, okay, when you get these kills, every player now is going to spawn behind you. Make sense?
So is there a situation where you, like, there is a situation because I asked you and you said I probably flipped the spawns the wrong way. It's like, so when you, like you said, you need to like not go all the way, push through and try to kill them on the backside because that's going to flip the spawns the wrong direction for the next point.
It's just a map thing. So right now, where you stood was fine. This was not flipping the spawns where you are. This is fine. But the problem you had is this. You didn't have anyone on the right side. So what could have happened? We don't know, by the way. We're just guessing. But what could have happened is this guy, he probably just walked in and no one was standing there. No one was at the back. So he's stood through and he's gone towards there. So the game has said, oh, okay, this guy's got the spawns now. Perfect. So when you've killed these players, your whole team is stood like this, right? Your whole team is like this. So this guy just died. So right now, if I'm the game, if I'm the Call of Duty game, right? If I'm like, right, where should I spawn him? Where would you spawn the red player, the blue player right now out of the spawn points?
Right now, if the blue player died?
The blue player's dead. This player just died. So where would you spawn him? 1 or 2?
2.
Exactly, because it's opened up, right? So although he's technically behind this player, he's not going to spawn on there with him. Now, there is times where the spawns are weird when certain areas are blocked, but this is kind of like a general basic way of understanding it. This guy has maybe pushed through. I don't know where he is, but I'm guessing he pushed through. And this is why it's so important. So when you're playing, okay, what you actually want is you want more map control. You want a wider area. That's why when you watch the pros play, they might have a setup like this. Like if they have a setup like this, for example, again, just a random setup, but you see this setup here, they're not pushing out too far. So now the red team, they're not just not pushing out far, they've got all the angles covered. So now the red team, they're definitely going to spawn P2. You see where I'm coming from? The difference here? There's no gaps there. So now if I die, I spawn back there. That's it. It's just about picking up the gaps and having like a line of a setup. Now you spawn out. Now look, you spawn on the other side of the map and you spawn far out. So you need to push through. And same thing.
You guys get upset like if you do it like people call like a spawn trap. But like if you watch the pros, that's basically all. That's basically all they do.
Of course. But it's different about the way you do it. But what you just did right now, this is so important. Look what you did right now. You did what that guy did. Look, you just walked through the spawns. You did what that guy did. Look, you literally did it. But they should have someone watching this. So you see the difference? And now look, what you just asked me, look where your teammate spawns. Look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. Right now.
He spawned. Okay.
He spawns with you.
Yep.
So you just did exactly what he did. Exactly what he did.
Because what I did made him spawn there.
Exactly. So you did a good play in the spawns there. Now, what could they, but again, they should have watched this. That's my point. They should have watched this. So you need to be careful in better lobbies. Now you go through, you're behind them. Your centering should be better here. You're behind them. So you know how you just died a minute ago? You know, you just did the exact same thing. So just how you died back here, think about it. You did the exact same thing. So you should prepare for this. Look at this. This guy comes through here, the back stairs. And you said, how did he get there? How did they flip the spawns? Right? That was your question. Look what you did. You did the exact same thing. Okay? How did you flip the spawns here? Look, you gave your teammate the good spawns. How? Because you pushed through and no one was holding it. You see where I'm coming from? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Perfect. You
so
did the same thing.
If I can push through every time and I don't die, that's a good thing.
Exactly. But the problem you have is you're just in this lobby. In this lobby, it's going to work because they're not expecting it. But you're just running. You need to be like, okay, against good players, I need to be a bit more prepared and kind of ready for gunfights, not just run out in the open. Same thing here. You're going through, right? You don't need to be on the hill now. You have 8 seconds left. Like, this is a big, big difference. If you could take this away, it will change everything. Right now, you know they're coming through where you came through middle, okay? They're going to push through middle, right? Happy with that? Because you did the same thing. They might send 1 through there, 2 through there. In this situation, look, you're sitting back here. But why are you sitting there? There's 10 seconds left. Why don't you sit in this window and kill them over there and spawn them even further back? Instead of, look at the difference. If you sit up here for a second in the window, you can hold middle map. But what you're doing is this. You're sitting in the corner here. Now, if I asked you if someone's at P2, what would you say? You have no clue. There's no map control here. So this is the problem with your setup right now. This is what people do. They play too deep. You need to push out and keep map control. Any questions on that?
Yeah, are we down? Is that why I'm probably sitting on trying to get the next point or something?
Exactly, but look, this is the point. You need to be more advanced and getting kills to push them back. Because now, look what you're doing. You're inviting map pressure. So yes, you kill this player. But look, now you're reloading. There's 2 of them, and they've got the hill. You see where I'm coming from? You're inviting map pressure for no reason. You should be killing them and spawning them on the other side of the map. Now look, they got the map. Like, you guys are just playing too deep. And you lose it. Why? Because your setup was too compact. Your setup was like this. Your setup on P4 was like this. This was your whole setup. This is it. That's all map control. But what you should have had is this. In an ideal game, you have this whole line here. Like this whole line, and then the enemies are spawning on the right. And you spawn them far away as possible. That's what you want to do in hardpoint. You want to spawn them as far away as possible. Because now look where you spawn. You spawn further out. A good player right now, they would pre-aim you. So the reason you're comfortable is because no one's pushing out. Everyone is just simply playing on the hill. Including you, including your opponents. Like right now, if I was watching you and you did this, I would be tweaking. I'd be like, bro, you know they're on your right. I'd be like, yo, Rigger, you know they're on your right, right? You know they're on your right.
Yeah, we probably need to play together anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why I said Rig? I don't know why I thought your game time was Rigger. It's differ. I was like, wait, is that actually Rigger? I just looked at the way it's differ. Yeah. Goes through, but look at the situation here. I'll be like, bro, differ. What's going on here, man? Look at this. You know they're on your right, right?
Yep.
Why would you just slide out into the open? I'm like, yo, pre-aim your right. Be on that head glitch here. Like, be a bit more cautious there, okay?
Yeah, I'm running gun.
I don't mind it. I don't love it, but same thing. Cut the lanes. You're just standing there. You're just tweaking here, and you go through. So a lot of this stuff is very similar, bro. A lot of this stuff is very similar. There's nothing really crazy. It's all very, very similar. Again, this is all gameplay, so it's not the end of the world. But still, it's a lot of it. It's just like, I just need you to be a bit more like cutting the lanes, just being a little bit more, just kind of like aggressive in the right sense. Yeah, like right now you're going through. No one's middle map. You're constantly running. So when you say movement's the issue, I don't think it's just movement. I think it's just like the way you're approaching the gunfights. But this isn't bad. Like your slide counts, you're still doing some things right. This gun actually looks pretty good in this lobby. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like it's frying.
In Vista, it works for me. I don't use it anywhere else.
But can you see the problem is the same thing? Like when I'm watching it, it's nothing really different. It's the same kind of concept. But one big thing I would say mechanically, bro, you gotta start strafing. And look, you're standing still. Like you can see how it's a problem.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's keep going. Let's see what we're working with. Let's see how it ends up.
We messed up somewhere because we were winning and we lost this game because I think you told me to send you only losses.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind a close game. Let's just play it out. What's that? Yeah, I mean, again, it's very similar. You see how you're just running around and now look, you spawn all the way out. It's the same thing, like you spawn all the way out. You're not really, I would say you're not really, yeah, like you said, using the map, kind of maximizing map pressure. You're not really being annoying to play against. You're just running around, to be honest, like your whole team. Right now, what should you do? You should watch the left stairs there, bro. You should be like, oh, they're going to be on the left, let me watch it. Right now, you should pick up the left stairs. Because you know they're coming through the back, right? So pick up these left stairs, put a stun, chuck a nade. Look what you do. You run on the point, and you just stand right past him. And now if they're on the left side, they can kill you. And there you go. Just like I said, right? They're going to keep you in the left stairs.
Yeah.
But I predicted it because it's kind of obvious now looking back at it, okay? Look, every time I'm forwarding about 5 seconds, you're running. Look, every time I forward it, you're running.
No, I promise I'm running, for sure. Yeah, I don't quit running.
But that's the issue. It's not about movement, it's about running. Now, when I look at this, you got the most time and the most kills in your team. But the problem I have is you're level 50 silver. So when I look at this, I say, right, you're not like, this shouldn't be your competition. I want to get you to like platinum and diamond, okay? So when I look at this lobby,
this is when the reset. I went back to bronze. Bronze.
But just generally, man, when I look at this, I'm like, bro, the thing is, you understand what you're doing when we're looking back at it. And I think you understand the spawns, but it's just like in game, I think you're just like, when I watch this now, it literally looks like you're just running blindly and kind of just trying to just shoot what you see. But it's like, just think for a second, where could they be? Where are they likely to come from? And where can I stand to give me the advantage? And then use movement to finesse. Instead of right now, you're just running and then just pre-aiming. And you're like, oh, my movement's not smooth. I don't think that's the main issue. Okay.
All right.
But overall, I think it's definitely an improvement, man. We're getting better. Look, if you look at this lobby, you're frying. And the good thing is we can definitely get you out of here for sure, man. We can get you to those diamond lobbies, man. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.